What is up, all you beautiful, beautiful people? 115 days sober today. Today, look, I like to watch current events, right? I like to keep up on stuff going on in our country, in the world, etc. And I want to know your thoughts on the situation regarding Daniel Penny. What do you guys think about that situation? Do you think it was right that the judge dismissed the case or declared it a mistrial, whatever? Um, he was facing 15 years for I don't want to say murder, but I mean like manslaughter. Okay, if you don't know what's going on, do your homework. Okay, watch the video on YouTube, read the articles, get the facts right, like I did. Um, what it was a man was on a subway in New York, and he's a white man, former U.S. Marine. Okay, black man gets on the subway, um, taller than Daniel Penny, and he's aggressive when he gets on the train. He takes off his coat, throws it at somebody or the floor aggressively while shouting, I'm ready to die today. I don't give a F today. I'm ready to go to jail. I'm ready to kill a mother effer. You know, all these things. Very threatening, intimidating, had people scared. So, this man, Daniel Penny, the white guy, gets up, puts the guy in a chokehold, headlock, and takes him down to the ground, locks his legs on him, locks him down like that, right? For about 6 minutes. Now, the man lost his life, okay? The man died. So, what to do, right? I'm not going to lie and say I wouldn't have done anything. The way I was brought up, the way I'm built is that, for one, I don't tolerate bullies. I'm not saying the victim was a bully. I'm painting a picture, you know. If anybody is intimidating others, if anybody is putting fear into other people, and rightfully so, and I'm there witnessing it, especially women and children, you damn right I'm gonna get my ass up and I'm gonna do something if the police are not there or there within a reasonable time. Okay. Um, Chokehold, I don't know. I don't know much about chokeholds. I know it could do some damage. Obviously, you can kill somebody. I would be hesitant on doing that. I'm pretty good at de-escalating situations verbally, and if not, I can de-escalate it physically fairly quickly, right? Without holding you, I'll just put you night night for a little bit until you come to your senses. Okay, um, that might sound harsh, but whatever. Okay, um, there was women and children on that subway that were terrified, that were scared. There was other men that was scared. Um, this man wasn't kidding around. Okay, um, I saw other videos. He was a talented man. He did Michael Jackson impersonations. Seemed like a great person. And so before I go further, I want to say I'm sorry for all this happening. My thoughts and my prayers go out to the victim's family. I think it's horrible what happened. I think it could have been avoided. I think it shouldn't have happened. But what now people are saying in the media is that it was race motivated. It was a hate crime. It was white on black, another white guy killing a black guy. Now BLM movement is getting involved, threatening protests and all this kind of stuff, right? Um, that's an organization I don't stand with, right? The idea, I do, okay? Um, but what they've done and the way they protest, I don't. And I can say that because I was there at the protest many years ago, a couple years ago in Seattle. I went down there with my girlfriend at the time for the protest. Before the police car started burning, before it really popped off, I was there while it popped off. Matter of fact, I have videos and pictures. I got tear gassed even um, from that day on my Facebook. Find me on Facebook if you want, Daniel Bradford. You'll see a picture of me and Blake. Um, we're on a bridge by the lake. I'm in a tank top. Blake's a little guy. Um, you can find him on there. I will do a video and I'm going to upload these video clips because it was crazy that day. right? I mean, I was there when the man took the rifle out of the cop car, and then a Q13 camera guy or whatever went and disarmed him, took the gun away. It was like, oh no, you don't. I was there when they were setting cop cars on fire. They were standing on the cop cars, smashing the windows, chanting, protesting. I was there when the first tear gas canisters popped off. I was there up front, like 25 feet from the police, 30 feet. Um, over the George Floyd thing, because at first, yeah, I thought the whole thing was wrong. I thought it could have been avoided. The man didn't have to lose his life. Whether or not he was a criminal, an addict, whatever the fuck. I'm a criminal and I'm an addict. I don't deserve to die. I don't deserve to have a knee put on my neck to where I can't breathe. Absolutely not. Um, I would hope people would stand up for me if that happened. And I'm glad the man's in prison. Um, Fuck him, really. And the other cops standing around watching. They should have did something. That's why my son wants to be a cop. I've told him, if you want to change things, you need to be part of that change. You want to be an officer, you want to be in law enforcement, you do that, and you do it the right way. And that doesn't mean covering up for your brothers in blue. That means you step up for what's right. If it's for the criminal, the innocent, the whatever, right? Because us criminals, we've done stupid things that we aren't proud of, but we're not devils, right? We're human beings that make mistakes. I guarantee you, almost every one of you watching has committed multiple felonies in your life. You just don't know it, because there's a lot of things that are felonies that you're probably not aware of, um, or you've done things that you know you shouldn't have done that are wrong, and you just didn't get caught. Okay, so let's get that out there. So I was there for the riots, and I was there for the destruction, all the looting. I got videos of the Nordstrom store getting busted into, which was by a white guy, by the way, not a black guy. I got it on camera. It wasn't like, the black people were going looting everything. That's not how it was. Like it was portrayed in the media. It was multi races. Okay, there's priests. There was so many people there. I went there mainly to watch and just kind of be there for support. I wasn't going to participate in the destruction, which I didn't. I just tried to get a lot of it on film. I got hit with the tear gas, which was horrible. Um, that sucked. But anyway, so they're calling for protests now over this, which I don't believe should be a thing, right? Um, the police took a while to get there. No police were there. This man felt in his heart that he did what was right. Unfortunately, it went too far. The man died. So I believe there should be some consequences for Daniel Penny. I don't believe it should be 15 years. And that's just my opinion. I think whether he's civil or criminal, there should be some consequences, right? Um, Whether he meant to or not, we all have choices, like my last video talks about. He made the choice to get up and involve himself in a situation, and a man died. So he should be held accountable for that. But, folks, 15 years is too much. That's crazy. We don't need to throw his life away for him doing what he thought was right. I would like to think that any man out there watching this would have stepped up to try to de escalate the situation. Of course, there could have been different ways to go about it. Um, Let me know what you think, what you would have done. Would you have sat there and just let this man harass people and scare them? Or would you have stood up and did something? And if so, what would you have done? So, that's my opinion on it. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong. Let me know in the comments. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Like the video. Click the like button, would you? Because the YouTube algorithm gods are finicky about that stuff. So it certainly would help. And if nobody today has told you yet that they love you, I love you. And I believe in you. And I think you're all amazing. And I'm so grateful for every one of you. Um, I couldn't have asked for better people in my life, literally. Um, Carissa, I'm talking to you especially. You have been so amazing, more than you know. You've gotten me through my dark times. You've gotten me through almost every one of my times. And I only wish and pray that I could be there for you someday as much as you have been there for me. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I love you, and I think you're an amazing, incredible person. And so, yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for helping me stay sober another day. Friday will be 4 months. Can't believe it. But one day at a time, right? So I love y'all. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you have an even better week. Thank you for checking this out, by the way.